They're talking to former world champion Mi ZHOU. And Zhu Mi, I have a suspicion, could be in trouble here. And I suspect she probably needed to win that opening game. But having said that, of course, semi-final yesterday, Zhu Mi came back after dropping the opening game against the #1 seed Lu Lan of China. So her fitness levels can't be as bad as perhaps I've implied. No, it was a terrific opening game.
Second game, love all, play.
Yeah.
Service over.
Well, that's a good reaction. Disappointment after that opening game. Comes out the very first rally. Makes her intentions clear. And the second rally.
Love. Service over. 1-2.
Hong Kong player has got to be careful about lifting too flat because her opponent is a tall lady. She's so athletic, she just leaps from that base position to intercept.
Out. Service over. 3-1.
Wasn't long by much, was it? That was desperately close. Well, both players making errors with the lifts or clears, hitting long of those back lines. Perhaps both so aware of the capabilities of their opponents from the back of the court that they know that anything short of a good length there and they'll be severely punished. Oh yeah, that's sweet.
Service over. 4-2.
Virtually no follow through with the racket there from Zhu Mi. Just clipping the racket head cross court.
Service over. 3-4. Service over. 5-3.
Do think an area of her game where Wang Yihan can possibly improve as her net play. Doesn't seem to have the touch and control. Certainly doesn't seem to be able to spin and tumble the shuttle quite the same way as great players like Zhang Ning, Olympic champion, of course, won the title for a second consecutive games in Beijing.
3.
Yeah, it's great deception, slicing across the feathers.
Out. 7-3.
Well, the youngster asking for the shuttle to be changed. Zhu Mi obliges. So a 4-point advantage, but it's still early stages of this second game. It's wide.
Service over. 4.
Well, that was a good net exchange. She watches this carefully. Yep, just wide of the mark.
Five, 7.
Oh, it was a good rally.
6, 7.
And in the end, Zhou Mi going for a very extravagant cross-court block, and it didn't work. Her whole body language as she played that shot was more sort of hit and hope rather than getting down low and really getting behind the shuttle and guiding it, following through with the shot. That's what she was doing so well in her quarter-final encounter with Riko Hirose of Japan, these flat, fast rallies. So back level. The lift from Wang was far too short, got what it deserved. Well, there was the flat cross-court clear once again from Zhou Mi, and not getting it high enough, not getting it over the head of Wang Yihan. Oh, it's landed in.
Service over. 9, 8.
Yeah, plumb on the line. And that was a tired-looking shot.
9.
Let the shuttle drop so low. Where she actually takes the shuttle, instead of her arm being outstretched high, only just above head height. Yeah, she knows it. But she's got such racket skill and such deception. She wins so many rallies like this. Smash was played with deception, which meant that the defensive shot was not particularly good.
11, 9, in progress.
So, as with the opening game, it's the former champion Zhou Mi who has the advantage at the mid-game interval. Well, if she can keep the physical side of her game going, there's every chance that Mi ZHOU could win this title for a third time. But that is a big question mark in my own mind.
11-9, play.
Oh, net shots like that. Just perfection.
9. Service over. 10-12. Service over. 13-10.
Well, I don't think it really needed to be that tight to the net because Mi ZHOU was very slow coming forward. Doesn't perhaps do enough on the return of serve, Yihan, especially the low serve. Mi a number of times is serving low, and the World Junior Champion is trying to push it flat, and Mi is intercepting and playing the winner. Now that time, well, it all started the same way,
11,
but a different
14.
ending, this time in favour of Wang. Oh yes, that's a tremendous rally.
12-14.
Real commitment coming forward from Yihan. See that a lot in men's singles, and it's something that's really developing in the women's singles game as well, the aggression at the front of the court. Oh, that was an important rally.
Service over. 15-12. Service over. 13-15.
Really is crunch time now.
Service over. 16-13.
Well, as far as the World Junior Champion is concerned, she needs a little run of points as she had at the closing stages of that opening game. Well,
17,
fortune favours the
13.
brave. Zhou Mi taking the shuttle off the top of the tape. That is superb. What a wonderful slice drop from Wang Yihan.
14, 17.
Well, remember, she was 14-18 down in the opening game. Now it's only 14-17. But fine for nets with that one.
18, 14.
And this is the sort of stage that experienced players know. This is when you just have the mental discipline, you tighten up your game, you refuse to give simple points away. Yeah, but all credit to the veteran from Hong Kong.
19, 14.
Kept it simple, kept it positive. And she's 2 points away from this second game. Now just the one.
20, game point.
Oh, we've seen
14.
some remarkable comebacks from Wang Yihan earlier on in the tournament, and in fact in the opening game as well. But surely we're going to be treated to a third and decider here. Oh.
Service over. 15, 20.
That's landing. Oh, it's long. My goodness.
16,
I thought it was
20.
definitely going to land in as far as the side of the court was concerned, and indeed I was right, but it was just long. 2 game points saved. Still another 4. Goodness me.
17, 20.
Three game points come and gone. Another 3 remain. This time, Zhou Mi finds the perfect smash.
Won by Zhou Mi, 21-17.
21-17 confirms the umpire. And we will indeed be treated to a third and deciding game. These 2 wonderful women's singles players. Well, so much for my prediction that Zhou Mi would run out of steam, lack of stamina and fitness. Playing enough quality shots like that final one down the line. We're not having that many particularly long rallies, but this match in progress, 41 minutes. And I think quite a lot of that is due to the fact that the players are taking so long in between rallies. And I really am surprised that umpire Bhatnagar of Australia is not wanting them to move the pace along a little bit more than they are at the moment. So there, for confirmation of the first two games. Zhu Mi of Hong Kong won the title back in 2001 and 2002 when representing China.
Final game. Love all. Play.
Indecision, costing her dear.
Love.
She looks at it, looks at the line, then says, oh no, I better hit that. Oh, what a rally.
Service over.
The net exchange was superb. Forced to play the high backhand, and that's one of the first backhands I've seen her play all tournament. Well, I said earlier, I thought that perhaps she could improve her tumbling net shot. She played one in that rally that was absolute perfection. Yeah, and then the next rally, Zhu Mi says, well, you may have played one spinning net shot, but I'm going to control the net area. Look how the shuttle tumbles, spins. Very difficult to then control the reply. No, missed it. Well, it was a difficult shot to attempt.
Service over. 3-2.
Well, I think the net play in the front of the court is going to be the absolute key to who can win this match. And on the evidence so far, one has to favour Zhu Mi.
Service over. 3-all.
I guess the other really deciding factor in the outcome of this match will possibly be the fact that if the fitness levels of Zhu Mi are a problem, if the World Junior Champion can keep her running, then that could be the decisive factor, but I suspect it's more going to be based around the net play and command of that front area that will make the difference. Yeah, it's nice.
Service over. 4-all.
You see, as far as the World Junior Champion is concerned, she's not making her opponent work enough. Little block there, didn't have to be that tight to the net. Singles is all about outmaneuvering your opponent first before you go for the winner. Just push them to the back, bring them forward, make them twist and turn. Then once they're slowed back to the base position, that's when you try and play the winning shot. That's clearly in. Oh, it's nice.
7-4.
Oh, that's a powerful smash.
8-4.
Well, I have to say, I really owe Zhu Mi an apology, because I think that she's been working on her fitness levels, and the problems that she may have shown in the past regarding that area of her game don't seem to be present here today. Oh. Yeah, there's the aggression at the front of the court.
8.
All came about because this young lady able to tumble the shuttle more than she's done so far in the match. Oh yes, and that is precisely the sort of tactics that I felt that Wang Yihan should be using. Just calmly outmaneuver her opponent, bring her forward to the net, then push her deep into the back corners. And she's narrowed the margin to just 1 point. No, but then makes the error.
Service over. 9-7.
Yeah. Once again, brought Zhu Mi forward to the net, then pushed her deep into the forehand corner, and knew that the reply would come back to the net, and she was ready and waiting.
Over. 10-8.
Really is cat and mouse at the moment. It's so difficult to call. Still anybody's match. It's there for the taking. It's short.
Service over. 9-10.
Well, that's good to see the smile from Zhu Mi. Youngster needed to play an extra 4 shots there to win the rally. Well, I said earlier on in this deciding game that it's the net play that could determine the outcome. And I also said that I thought that it was Zhu Mi on the evidence so far who was winning the battle at the front of the court. But I think that's changed. I think now it's Wang Yihan that's doing better with the aggression at the net shots. Well, once again on the defence. Zhu Mi guessing correctly. This time couldn't get it back. So the narrowest of possible margins. It could not be closer as the players change end in this deciding game. Just 1 point the deficit. First player to 11, of course, and the players change ends, so there's got to be at least 1 point deficit. And that's all there is.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Oh. Eleven, 10, play.
53 minutes this women's singles final has been in progress, and there's only 1 point that separates them. That's wide.
Service over. 11 all.
One game all, 11 all. Perhaps this is going to come down to who wants it more.
Twelve, 11.
Has she hurt her shoulder there, or? Certainly hope not. No, certainly trying to play a short, sharp rally,
12,
but not working. Oh, it's landed good.
13, 12.
Well, you could tell from her body language she wasn't terribly sure as to whether she should hit it or not. Yeah, that was just inside the line. Oh, that is superb.
Service over. 13 all.
So too is that.
Service over.
Anything
14,
you can do,
13.
I can do better, yeah. That is an amazing shot. Looked as if she was going to play the net tumble. And with no real backswing of the racket. Played that fast push. And she's opened up a 2-point cushion. Vital stages in this final of the Onyx Japan Open.
13.
What has Zhu Mi got left? And if that's an indication, not a lot.
17.
No power in the legs to change direction and push back. She was moving forward, totally deceived by the lift. 17-13, deciding game. Well,
18,
suddenly
13.
from 13 all, 5 straight points, and one suspects that might well be the decisive move. That's wide. Just 2 points now from the title. She won 2 titles last year, the Bitburger International and the Russian Grand Prix, but never has she won a Super Series title. But now she's just 1 point away. 7 straight points from 13 all to 20. Match point 13. Indecision. Hoping rather than believing, I suspect. And suddenly realised at the last moment it was going to drop in. So 1 of the 7 game points saved from Zhu Mi. And that's 2 saved.
15-20.
Well, I have to say it's been a very pleasant change to see 2 players that when one asks to change the shuttle, the other agrees immediately. There's been no disputes over that, and that is something that we rarely see in badminton nowadays. (15-20). And that is it. 3rd time lucky, 3rd match point, and the world junior champion has won her first of what I'm sure will be many Super Series titles. Exactly an hour for the women's singles final.
21, 21-15.
Umpire just confirming the 3-game thriller. 21-19, 17-21, 21-15 in the deciding game. And it was that burst of 7 points from 13 all from the world junior champion that made the difference. What a performance from the youngster. I thought 2 years ago when I saw her beat both Zhizheng, who was the reigning world champion at the time, and Zhang Ning, who is still the reigning Olympic champion, that she had potential. My goodness, I think she might turn into one of the great superstars and all-time great players of world badminton. This youngster is sensational. She, of course, now will be interviewed for local network television. Just gives me the opportunity to tell you, do not go away, because we still have 3 more finals to come after the prize presentation. For that wonderful women's singles, of course, the next match on court will be men's singles final, the only event where the number 1 and 2 seeds are through to the final. The Olympic silver medalist from Malaysia, Yihan WANG, up against the Olympic bronze medalist from Athens 4 years ago, Sonny Dwi Kunchoro. That should be a great match. And then, of course, after that, we have the men's doubles and women's doubles. So plenty more action to come here from Tokyo at the Yonex Japan Open. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Glenn.
And I'm Jamie. We are getting ready for a massive clash this weekend.
It's massive, all right. It's Chelsea versus Man United live on the Football Channel.
So join us. I'll be in the red corner.
And I'll be in the blue corner.
It's happening this Sunday at the Singapore Flyer Promenade.
There'll be lots of games and fantastic prizes to be won.
We'll see you then.
This Tiger Beer event is brought to you by Football Channel and supported by StarHub.
The NASA missions. Sunday night on Discovery Channel.
ただいまより女子シングルスの表彰式を行います。
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to draw your attention to the awarding ceremony for the winners of women's singles.
So the prize presentation for the women's singles finalists, and what a final it was. 3-game thriller between the experienced Zhu Mi of Hong Kong and the world junior champion. There she is, Wang Yihan.
The winner of women's singles is Wang Yihan of China.
Her first ever Super Series title. 2 titles last year, the Bitburger International and the Russian Grand Prix. For Zhu Mi, in her 4th final of the year, her 3rd Super Series final. 1 win, the Korean Open in Super Series events, and of course won the Indian Grand Prix as well, but for the 2nd time in 4 finals had to settle for 2nd best.
Winners' plate and the gold medals are presented by Mr. Yuji Miyake, the Vice President of the Nippon Badminton Association.
The trophy that so many great players have won before her. Camilla Martin from Denmark, former champion, the Olympic champion Zhang Ning, Susie Susanti, Mia Ordina. The list of past champions goes on. And 2 of those past champions was won by the lady who today has to settle for second best, because she of course was the champion here in 2001 and 2002 when representing China. This tournament, one of the favourites with all the players worldwide, and you have to be a very good player to win this title. And so many of the winners here go on to be great champions. And I can't help but wonder how many times we will see the youngster Wang Yihan from China on the top of a podium receiving the winners' prizes. She is an awesome talent. She's more than that, she's a champion now. Champion of the Yonex Japan Open 2008. So she poses for the photographers. And she will treasure this moment because, of course, this is her first Super Series title. We, of course, still have 3 more finals to come, and the next match on court will be men's singles. Lee Chong Wei of Malaysia, the #1 seed, the Olympic silver medalist, up against Sonny Dwi Kuncoro of Indonesia, the #2 seed, and that men's singles final will get underway in just a moment or 2. Of course, that won't be the last final. Don't forget, of course, we've still got the 2 doubles finals. The men's doubles will be the 4th of our matches this afternoon, and then the last one, the women's doubles final as well. Well, the first 2 finals have gone the full distance. They've both been terrific matches. But next up is men's singles. Stay with us.